Hello students, welcome to Sri Academy. Myself Fanindra. In this session, I am going to deal topic that is numerical integration. This is one of the topic of applications of integration. In ECET, from this topic, nearly you are getting 1 mark, right? Most of times you will get in the topic of applications of integration, right? If you are getting here, in this topic we having two rules. One is trapezoidal rule, another one is Simpson rule. But before to start this topic, we will defining this or indirectly we are using numerical integration, where means if you don't know or if you don't know some functions integral values. For suppose if the function is defined in an interval a to b, that we will find definite integration, that is from integral a to b f of x dx. If you don't know antiderivative of f of x, for suppose if you take an example that is integral of sin x, integration of sin x we will write as a minus cos x. What is integration? Integration, one more name is what? Antiderivative, right? Sin x antiderivative is minus cos x. That is means indirectly cos x derivative is minus sin x, minus cos x derivative is sin x. That's why we having an integration of sin x. Sin x antiderivative minus cos x. అంటే actual ఏ function derivative తెలిస్తే integral చెప్పొచ్చు. For suppose if you don't know, and I can say one more, that is integration of e power x. Integration of e power x is what? E power x plus c we will write always. For suppose integration of e power x square we having, integration of e power x square, x place లో e power x square ఉంది అనుకుంటే కన్ఫర్మ్ గా x square derivative should present in integrand. If our integrand is we can't define integral for that, that is if you don't know antiderivative of that function, in that case we will use numerical integration. We will say this function, integral function, integrand define in a function limits low, that is definite integration values by using numerical integration we will say. Here in this topic we will discuss two rules. One is trapezoidal rule, another one is Simpson's rule, right? We will say the Simpson's rule as Simpson's 1/3 rule, right? First I will say for trapezoidal rule. What is trapezoidal rule means? Indirectly whenever if the function is defined in interval a to b, integral a to b f of x dx, we have to find the value. We will divide this a to b in equal subintervals of length. Indirectly we will take as length. We will convert, we will divide this a to b n equal subinterval. With that length we are defining the length by using the limits and indirectly number of subinterval, that is b minus a divided by n. Here h is b minus a by n and interval is a to b. We will find by using trapezoidal rule, that is integral a to b, by using this total whatever the resultant functions equal n interval substitute చేసినాం కాబట్టి, for suppose a to b తీసుకున్నప్పుడు indirectly we will take x naught equals to a, from here x1 equal to a plus h and x2 equal to a plus 2h up to so on. We will take xn. xn is nothing but h. xn is nothing but h. n equal intervals base చేసుకొని మనం a to b ని x ని డివైడ్ చేస్తాం. Based upon that we will find phi. For suppose if I take here y equal to f of x means we will take y naught is nothing but f of x naught. By substituting x naught in function you will get y naught. By substituting x1 you will get y1 up to so on you will get yn, that is nothing but f of b. Here indirectly x naught is nothing but a, we can say. By substituting the values we will get numerical values. By using these all values we will find integral a to b f of x dx. Trapezoidal rule is nothing but integral a to b f of x dx is nothing but h divided by 2 into y naught plus y1, yn, not y1, plus 2 into y1 plus y2 plus y3 up to so on, indirectly remaining. We can say in words, it is going to be remembered easily. That is first summation of first and last limits, and 2 into remaining all. This is what trapezoidal rule. That you will write here h by 2. H will come from by using the limits only b minus a by n. In the question he will mention everything by using that limits. We will find this y0, y1, y2 up to so on yn. Based upon these all values we will substitute in the formula, then you will get. Okay, let's see another rule also, that is Simpson's 1/3 rule. Right, here one more rule, that is Simpson's 1/3 rule. That is here also same thing. If the function is defined in the interval a to b, we will divide n equal subintervals. Based upon that we will get once again length, that is h is nothing but b minus a divided by n only. From here also you will get x0 and x1, x2 up to so on xn. By using these all values you will get y0, y1, y2 up to so on yn. Same thing, if you substitute x0 you will get y0. If you substitute x1 you will get y1. Up to so on you are going to get. By using these x values and y values, most of times we are taking y values, that is whatever, by substituting the x values you are getting y values. From there we are writing that is integral a to b f of x dx, that is Simpson's 1/3 rule is nothing but h divided by 3 into y0 plus yn plus 4 into y1 plus y3 plus y5 up to so on, plus 2 into y2 plus y4 plus y6 up to so on. That is only, here we will take odd values, here we will take even values. Indirectly y0, y1 after taking y0, y1 remaining values ఏవైతే ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అయినాయో అవన్నీ తీసుకుంటాం. If you represent this is also in terms of what, that is here first and last, summation of first and last coordinates or limits, and plus 4 into sum of odd ordinates plus 2 into sum of remaining even ordinates. These are the two formulas we have to use to define a definite integration. If you don't know direct value, sometimes we know also by using numerical integration we will find the answers, right? We will check which one is better to discuss, right? We will see the problems next. Let's see this problem. Here is given the question integral 1 to 11 x square dx. By using trapezoidal rule, and is saying here length that is equal number of subintervals are 10, means indirectly how to take n equals to 10 means first of all I am finding h is nothing but what, b minus a divided by n. Here we know a equal to 1, b equal to 11 and n equal to 10. If you substitute here, that is nothing but 11 minus 1 divided by 10, that is 10 divided by 10, 1. H value is going to be 1. You have to write, if you write the coordinates, I am writing directly here, see how, right? I am taking here, indirectly here given f of x equals to what, x square. In place of x you have to substitute indirectly x0, x1, x2. I am writing x0, that is, I am writing directly, that is x values. That is, first of all you have to write x naught. X naught value is nothing but directly a value is going to be 1. Then after you have to add x1 is nothing but a plus h. A value is nothing but 1, h value is nothing but 1, that is a 2. Here I am writing x2, that is nothing but 3. Here remaining is going to be 4, 3 plus 1 4, 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 plus 1 8, 8 plus 1 9, 9 plus 1 10, and last that is 11, that is going to be b. B is nothing but xn. x10, if you write here x3, x4, x5, x6, x7, x8, x9, indirectly xn is nothing but 10. xn always is going to be b, and remaining in the functions I will write directly. I won't write like this also. Okay, I am going to write that. Next, here we are having f of x. F of x is nothing but x square. You have to substitute in place of x whatever the values we are having here. 1 square is nothing but 1. Next, in place of x1, that is 2. X plus the 2 rasta 2 square is nothing but 4. 3 square 9. 9 square 16. 25. 36. 49. 64. 81. 100. 121. These are going to be indirectly. What are these? This is y naught, this is y1, this is y2, y3, y4, y5, y6, y7, y8, y9, y10. Remaining, that is y naught to yn only. What are you asking? Tripodisal rule. That is what that's we know that is h divided by 2 y naught plus y1 yn plus 2 into y1 plus y2 plus up to so on, or we having all values we will write, that is y3, y4, y5, y6, y7 plus y8 plus y9. Already we having y10 here, y0 plus y10. You are having this, I am writing whatever suitable for function, I am writing y0 plus y10. Right, here integral a to b, a is nothing but what? 1 to 11 x square dx, h value is nothing but 1 divided by 2, y0 is nothing but 1, y10 is nothing but 121 plus 2 into 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25 plus 36 plus 49 plus 64 plus 81 plus 100. You have to add these all values, just follow me. That is nothing but 1 by 2 into 122 plus 2 into, right, 100, 181. This is nothing but 13, 16, 29, 54, 36, 90 plus 49, 139 plus 64. That is nothing but what? 3, 10, 203, 284 plus 81, 384 is nothing but 1 by 2 into 122 plus 384 2s are 768, right? 768, 4, 16, 6, 1, 768 plus 122 is nothing but 10, 9 plus 8, 890 by 2, that is 2 4s are 2 4s are 2 5s are 445. That is by using trapezoidal rule, integral 1 to 11 x square dx equals to 445. this is your answer. Always we are saying the values in definite integration by using numerical method, అంటే నెంబర్స్ రిప్రజెంట్ చేసి మనం ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తున్నాం. దట్స్ వై ఇట్స్ we are saying as numerical integration. Indirectly what we are doing means whatever the function is there we will convert into piecewise form, that is number of sub interval based చేసుకొని piecewise అంటే at 1 at 2 what is the function we are finding and we are adding those by using the formula, that is piecewise convert చేస్తున్నాము. బట్ నియర్లీ యూ విల్ గెట్ డైరెక్ట్గా ఇంటిగ్రల్ 1 to 11 x square dx ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ చెప్పొచ్చు. బట్ నియరర్ వాల్యూ యూ విల్ గెట్ విచ్ వన్ ఈస్ బెటర్ ఇన్ ట్రిపడైజర్ అండ్ సింప్సన్. we will see in next problem. Okay, right.